See, I'm born in this place. It's in the Eastern Ghats, somewhere south of Orissa. Like I live in the highest mountain range of Eastern Ghats over here, and like I've been living here since birth. And my parents moved to this place, I think 1987, and I was born in 91. So it's been almost 3 decades that my family and me we have been staying here, and it's an amazing place. Like we are in a valley with less people, like around 8,000 people around in this valley, and there are tribal peoples around, and full of wildlife, lot of greenery around. Whatever I am today is just because of this place, you know. Like, if you come from a mountain place and you have wildlife around, you have a lot of heart. You encounter wildlife on a daily basis, and it's all you get very used to things like that. And when you go inside the cage and you face a human being, it's a matter of time, like you impose your will over that person, because there is nothing like fear. There is nothing like getting scared or things like that. And if you ask me about how I ended up in this place, due to recent coronavirus thing, like it's a pretty amazing story, because I was training in Bangalore. I was probably having a fight in MFN 5, and it was a horrific thing in Bangalore. Like we couldn't go to the gym, we couldn't go out of the house. Everyone wants to go out for a walk or go to the gym or go for a run, and suddenly everything stopped, and it was a new environment altogether in Bangalore, and it was very pathetic. If lockdown was going to happen for a long period of time, I'll get stuck in Bangalore. So at the very last moment, I packed my bags, and I hardly bought any clothes, and I just ran from the house to the airport, and the airport was very busy that day. Pretty scared. Everyone was very scared everyone looked very scared in their faces. You can see their faces, and people were devastated. Everyone wanted to go home, and I reached Visakhapatnam. Then I have to take a 7-hour ride from Visakhapatnam to this place where I stay in Orissa. I have to cross a border. Like they came to the airport, they picked me up. I had to cross 2 borders. There were a lot of checking and a lot of questions being asked, but finally, before midnight, 12 o'clock, I crossed Orissa border and I came home, and it was a thrilling journey. And I was live on Instagram, I guess, yeah, and I was updating stories of what was happening, and it was amazing. Like people were responding very nice to it, in the sense like I could really understand. There were people who cared about me, and I'm very thankful to those people, and those are the people I live for. So once I reach Damanjodi, like where I stay, I spent couple of days thinking of what to do, what not to do, how should I train. See, I have been staying here from very long, so I have been slowly collecting weights. But then I needed a lot of weights, and my friend has a small gym over here, and I went to his place, and hardly some 7-8 people come there. It's a small gym. But then he had equipments. I borrowed some equipments. I put it in the garage, as anyways his gym is closed because of lockdown. So I put it in the garage, and then I got to know a couple of my friends were here, and so one of my friend was a mountain hiker, and he just returned from Kasol. Another guy was in Navy. My brother also returned from where he was, and we had 3-4 guys in the neighborhood, and fortunately, very fortunately, we had a cameraman with ourselves. Like it turned out to be a proper team. Like we're training every day, and we are running every day, we are lifting every day, and we are documenting it as well. So then I thought, like, why not to document it and show to the people, right? Because everyone has their own ways of life, and everyone has their own things to do during the lockdown or when the lockdown is not there. So I would like, a lot of people were interested in seeing how I lived out here and what we did out here, and this is a point of time in the world where everything is shut down. In couple of days we started planning, and I took the car out of the garage, put the weights in, put the punching bag in, and my friends were here, and then we started working out. Like we could go to do some outdoor training as well, like rock throwings and running, jogging and sprinting, uphill sprintings, and party a bit, like go out in the jungle and sit there and hunt sometimes, collect food, collect fruits, collect roots, cook and eat outside, sometimes stay outside.
Close your eyes. You see a floral rotating in space. Usually
Just got over boxing bag work. You know, like the only reason to bring this bag to this place, this is like a kilometer away from my house, but then I put it on the car and bring it here because a couple of days ago I was hitting the bags in the garage and a lot of noise came. But I'm right now, like, I don't want to disturb anyone, nor I want anyone to disturb me, so I just bought this bag here. Like the saying goes, right, खुद जियो औरों को भी जीने दो, यही तो है जिंदगी का रास्ता, तुझे अमन और शांति का वास्ता. Right over here. Disturb no one. Train hard, man. Train hard every day. We're just getting over with lifting today, and I want to talk to you about lifting, because a lot of people they think like if you don't go to gym or if you don't go to any other place where there are workouts being handed out to you, you cannot develop physically. That is not the case, because lifting doesn't really require a lot of things. See, if we talk lockdown situation or this situation where we are stuck, I am fortunate enough to have weights in the garage, but then even if I didn't had weights in the garage, it really didn't matter, because I understand the module of lifting. See, lifting is very simple. It's just lifting weights and dropping weights, and that's it, and nothing more than that. So it doesn't matter what you're lifting, it doesn't matter what you're dropping. Okay, you can lift a sandbag 100 times a day and drop it 100 times a day. You'll get stronger, your backs will get stronger, your legs will get stronger, your arms will get stronger. If you like, we do a lot of rock exercise when we go out. Like we start throwing a lot of rocks which weighs around 15 kg, 20 kg to 35 kg. Like the biggest one is 35 kg. So yeah, like there are different kind of varieties and different kind of module to lifting training. But if you keep the concept very simple, lifting is all about lifting weights and dropping weights. That's it, nothing else. And that's what we are doing here. We're like right now we are not having a lot of equipment, but then still we are doing really good because our guys who have started with 50 kg, 60 kg deadlifts are doing 100, 120 kg deadlift in 45 days, which is a very good improvement. This is how we are rolling out here in the lockdown. Compound lifts are something I am very fond of, like deadlifts, squats, and clean and jerk, and only cleans, even snatch. These are all some really compound lifts and explosive lifts. And if you don't have to do a lot of lifts all together all the time. You have to do certain lifts which will really help you in your work. And for us, like as fighters, we need a lot of explosiveness. We need a lot of speed. We need a lot of dense fiber in our muscles, like high twitch muscle fiber, and that's the reason like I am like that. So I train this way, explosiveness. There are people who train in longevity, they lift less and they lift for long, but I train explosiveness, and my fights are all explosive. See my fights. Today morning, one guy near the village, he was cutting some local birds, like local chicken, not even boiler chicken, like local chicken, and we asked him and he was generous enough to provide us. So here we are partying in fucking chicken barbecue, motherfuckers. There is a cyclone going on at least 500 kilometers from here, but then see, we are right in the valley. It's covered by mountains and forest from everywhere, and no winds from the seashore comes here. So we are always protected from all the cyclones that comes to Orissa. At least 5 to 6 cyclones have come in last 5 years, and we have never experienced any. Back in the native, a tree fell on top of our farmhouse, but then who gives a fuck? We are here to have a chicken barbecue party. Judy! Bada nahi kiya. I'm saying the guys like to get some wood because our wood is just going to get over and we're halfway cooking. But then look at this world, man. COVID-19. People dying out of cyclone. Like in Orissa, people are dying out of fucking cyclone. People are dying out of disease. They fucking live in cities, miserable lives. I don't understand what kind of life they aspire. This place is around an hour hike from our place. Like you have to walk an hour, like ride half an hour and then walk an hour. And till now, like this part is pretty much untouched, which is a good thing. And I don't want to give out the names of this place because I don't want people coming here and destroying this amazing place. We have been coming here from like since childhood, you can say. It's been already 20 years we have been coming here to this place, and I'm very thankful that a lot of people don't know about this place, and I don't want them to know about this place because it's like our private party place. And before you used to come here just to watch things like the rain falls, the clouds change, and the sun comes up and sets. We used to watch all those things. These days we fucking come here to raid, motherfuckers. Some grown-up shit. I think I have to go and check the chicken, you know. It's been cooking from last half an hour. Almost there, but then we have a lot to cook. So yeah, slowly we're cooking. We have a lot of time. It's only 9 in the morning. We are going to spend the whole afternoon, maybe till the evening, and someday we will probably come at night. And we are not really afraid of anything. We are really prepared for a lot of things. Like COVID-19 happened, and see, we are still enjoying. Not a reverse gear back, full throttle. We are going forward. And now cyclone happened. Still happening in central Orissa and northern Orissa. Who the fuck cares, man? And then the world is in the verge of going into World War 3. Trump fucking throwing rockets on China. Shit is happening all over around the world. Look at this place. Fucking sitting here, chilling, enjoying, eating food, cooking stuff, smoking some pot, you know, enjoying life. Look at our guys over there, fucking collecting food. Fucking warriors. And that is how people should live everywhere. They should help each other out. Rather like in cities, it's very suffocating because I live in a flat in Bangalore and I don't even know my neighbor, which is the shitty part. Because every time I come out of my own house, I don't even know the locality, right? Over here, we fucking live in a valley which is 500 kilometers wide in a jungle, but with 10,000 people, very small group of people, we know each other from a very long time. It's a beautiful thing. You know, as soon as this chicken is done, we'll go for a fucking dip. There is a nice pool over there. It's at least 6 feet deep. So yeah, we'll be probably, we'll not be probably going, we will be for sure going to that fucking pool. After the chicken is done, take a dip, take a bath, smoke a joint, fucking come and eat some meat, man. And that's how we call it a day, you know. Lockdown is going on. Do you want some meat? Who wants some meat?
Shawarma.
Who wants some shawarma? अजून खायू?
Small battle going on between my skin and my new football shoes. Just trying to get used to my new football shoes, but then see, wow. But eventually my skin will win from my football shoes, you know. Because that is what it is meant to be. Football shoe will start getting softer and the skin will start getting harder. Ow, 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 ow. The shoes, like I bought these shoes a couple of days ago, and I wanted to play football, but as the shoes are new, I'm getting blisters in my leg, and today morning, like, they become really big. It's pretty painful, man. But then we had to go for a cycle ride anyways, so you have to go through the pain. You have to go through the pain. You have to go through the pain. My legs are injured, and it got more injured going 25 kilometers on the cycle with our buddy, and then we had to climb around 250 stairs, and 250 stairs is not a joke when it's around 60 degrees incline. Carrying the cycle on the shoulder, of course. But these are the favorite part of the day for me and our guys like who are into fitness, because at the end all you need to do is like you do shit to just stay fit. Today was a good day of cycling, and we went around the township, and it's amazing, But my favorite part of the morning is football, then cycling, because football is my I love football. I love playing football early in the morning. And then we are altering it with cycling as well. Like someday we play 90 minutes football, and someday we go for long rides in cycle. But then I have to, I have to stop football for at least 5 days. My legs are injured, But then, I can go cycling. It's okay. Not a big deal. We're right here in the Eastern Ghats, like in southern Orissa, but then you can see the news. North Orissa and Central Orissa is been affected by cyclone, and it is a pretty big one. So we have our farmers back in Central Orissa, and we need to keep update of things, because the neighboring family of our farmhouse, like they called us in the morning and said like there is a big tree which fell down on top of our house, and not a lot of damage has happened, but then it's a thing of concern because no one stays back in that house. It's locked, and some caretakers and all, they gave us a call, like my parents are really eager to go back to farmhouse because it's already 700 kilometers from here. But due to this corona shit, right, and this lockdown shit, we are not able to go there, and they don't know what has really happened. My mom is just saying like we need to plant a lot of trees because our farmhouse has a river attached to it. So she's like the river side is really empty, and we really need to attach a lot of, we really need to plant a lot of trees near the river side, because it's really empty and a lot of wind comes from that side. By the way, this district has been termed as a green zone, so that means there are not a lot of cases around here.
and as it's green zone, I can see a lot of guys coming out in the football field, and we are having a nice match. Like these guys have been around from more than 2 months, and finally everyone is coming out, and life is being normal again. And there are like 15-20 guys I have been knowing almost all of them from a very long time, and it was a pretty amazing time out here in the morning, 5:30 to 6:37, whatever it is, playing football around. Quite a humid day. Just we are training right beside the riverside today, and it's quite a hot day today. As summer is approaching, the rivers are drying up, nearby rivers, and I've seen this river shrinking in last 1 month, and the grasslands are quite wide right now, and the river is very narrow, and some tribal guys are catching fish over there, fish, prawns. I think I'll go have a check. I'll take it home, and my mom will cook it. I'll have a nice dinner tonight, prawns and fish from the river, from the mountain. This is where we get our fish from. We don't go to the supermarket, we don't go to the mall. We live in a fucking valley. We get our fish from the rivers. We get our fruits from the backyard. I would like to say some things about my parents as well, because I would have been nothing if they were not around. Like if all these things was not their hardship. So like my father has been working here from a very long time. He works in a mining company. My mother stays home. She helps my father out by doing house chores, and it's a very difficult job because like when I'm in lockdown and I'm in home, I'm staying back at home for a long time, after very long. Like this is the longest I've stayed back home from last 15 years. It's been 45 or 50 days. And my brother is also there. Like he has been a big factor in my life as well, because if he was not there around right now, and half of my training would have not been complete, because no one is there to hold pads for me, and no one is there to like understand what kind of training I have to go through, because he has seen my training routine as well, and he has gone through the whole procedure of training, and he follows fight sports. He knows what exactly he has to do, right? So he has been a very big helping hand as well. I think fight sports has cemented itself in the whole place of legacy. Like UFC has become a legend. No fight sports in this world has done anything like the UFC has done. It's unprecedented. Like everything is shut down, everything is locked down, nothing has been aired live, and UFC comes out with the show, Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje live, right? Amazing. And like couple of days ago, like that fight happened, and I was live with MM India show, and wow man, like I'm a big believer in raw power and brutal strength, and that is how Gaethje fights. And I love Tony Ferguson. There is nothing wrong with that guy, but then there is something about Gaethje that I like about that guy. Probably I think he has a fighting style like I do, like how I approach the fights, like going in strong with a big heart. Doesn't matter how it finishes, like you go out for a finish, you kill people. Like that is what is happening from last couple of fights. Jason Ramis Solomon. What an ass. Not more than 90 seconds. And that motherfucker has been challenging me, right? Like, what the fuck, man? First of all, you get beaten up within 90 seconds and then you come back and challenge me. Like, I don't understand that concept. You get beaten up by someone and you will always feel, you are a human being. Just to make your mind up, you will always feel like you can do better the next time. But you already lost a chance, man. If I go back to fight all my opponents to whom I lost, or like there have been circumstances, the referees there was referee's fault or things like that, like I will never go ahead in my career, right? Like, I don't want to keep fighting the same guys all my life. I have to fight top ranking guys and improve my ranking, keep my price up, do the next big thing. Like, there are steps to climb, there are ladders to climb. It's not like I will be fighting you, you lost to me, then you challenge me, I will fight you again. Like, for what? Like, it's a waste of time, man. Like, if you really want to fight me, and anyways, like you already have a couple of losses, so if you really want to fight me, like, you go through some fights, right? Like, improve yourself, let people believe in you again, then there will be a fan base for you as well. Like, in the sense, okay, Jason Solomon can beat Srikant Sekhar now. If you see the fight right now, it'll be fun. But at this point of time, at current point of time, if you ask anyone, they'll be like, they are not interested in Jason fight, because everyone knows like what is going to happen anyways. So if you really think you are good, like, go beat someone up, right? And then you come and challenge me. I'm open for everything. Motherfucker, I'm not afraid of anything. I live in the wild. Do you really think like I run with the bears out here? Like, do you really think I'll be fucking afraid of you? I'm not afraid of anyone. The whole village comes together for rice cultivation, and then they do the plowing together. They have amazing festivals as well, like Parab, a local festival which happens every year. All the tribes from the local place, they come down to this place, have their own functions, their dance forms, they show their culture.
The MMA India Show.
Mo pakke sare. Ena botta dhar. Bada chi bhitar jani tu. Some potatoes and calories. Woo! Alu pakke de. ठीक है. A pinch of salt. स्वाद. नमक स्वाद अनुसार. मैंने पूरा चेहरा धरी की चढ़ी पड़े ऊपर नाई कौन आलू है बे. So how's your lockdown going on right now? I feel bad for most of the people out there, but then how do I fucking care? But today I'm eating some butter and potatoes. That's what important for me is right now. Today, check this out, fucking delicious. I'll smoke a joint and eat some potatoes. I don't care where you are from, and I don't care what you do. I don't give a fuck about what you think. Okay, you fucking come to our place and you do all these things, right? You come and see who in the fucking sane head throws a fucking plastic in the middle of the jungle, and why do you have to do it? And you have to come and do it, then why don't you just clean your garbage? You bring all these things from the fucking cities and come to a fucking valley, and then you fuck this up. Why do you have to do all these things? Like, look at this shit. I cannot even take this home. There's so much of plastic. I have to burn it right over here. What in the world is going on, man? Like, what people think, like, you, if you come down to nature, fucking be a nature lover and support nature, not destroy it, right? And what is going on? And I want to ask to, like, I'm not blaming anything, like, but then the tourism sector in Orissa is growing. Okay, now I am right in the foothills of Devamali in Dudari. Okay, we have been coming here from last 10 years, 15 years, and like going around in this valley
From school days.
from school days. And then look at this, like, from couple of years, guys coming from all over this town, and the tourism sector growing. Look at this, what the tourism sector is doing to the whole valley, man. I'm really pissed off today. All you guys from different cities and countries, you come here and you do this shit, right? And you, like, this is what you dump in my backyard, and this is what I have to clean every day. Do you feel like, should I go and shit in your fucking backyard? Will you like it? No, right? Then what is this? Why do you have to do all these things? I'm saying it to MFN as well as MM India show, like, you should understand the fact, like, I've been fighting all over the country in small events, and I know which crowd is how good, and there are a couple of places you cannot compete with them in regards of crowd. One is Nagaland, the northeast, amazing crowd. Orissa, Bhubaneswar, amazing crowd, and Hyderabad, amazing crowd, things like that, right? And yeah, I'm looking forward to events in Orissa as well, and I'm looking forward to do big things. I'm not here for a small time, man. I have to make money, I have to make name, I have to make fame, I have to fucking buy a Ferrari, motherfucker. I'm above a lot of things, and my mind over here is above a lot of things. My thinking is over here is above a lot of things. This part of the country, like, nothing has changed during the lockdown. It's all the same. They still go to the crop fields and do their cultivation. I think they have some rice coming up right now, and there are a lot of rice cultivation going on. These guys have been living out here in the same way forever. Nothing has changed in this part of the country. They still hunt, they still do cultivation, they still do fishing. They depend on the forest for food and firewood. But then if you, like, ask me what I have gained from this place, see, like, you don't need a lot of things in life to be happy. You just need small things, important things, and I think that's what really important in life, and to keep your life simplified, to just keep it simple, and take whatever is needed, don't take extra, and give when people require. So that is what I have learned from all these places, and it's a happy living out here. It's a happy-go-lucky life out here.
that he has noticed in guys like Gilbert Burns.
This time I'm going to
Vicente Luque, a lot of
MFN.
those
I'm
guys fighting the
fucking
same way. Yeah, he said if he
asking for my own
Burns
songs.
thinks I'm just coming with an overhand right.
I don't
he's
want
out
to
of his mind,
walk
because
out in a
I've
song
had so many
on
people
which
choose
everyone
my
is walking
also.
out.
But that's
Have
what
my
we're
own
gonna do.
fucking individuality, you
What
know.
I want to see is a different mental approach. He has to fight like the challenger.
MFN.
He was the champion and he
Isa
was a
Shroff.
long-time champion and a great
Krishna.
champion. But he started to do what George St. Pierre did towards the end of his reign. He was fighting.
I know,
with
like
reserve.
the
There's a
song
lot of pressure.
which
A lot of
you
things
guys are
that
playing is very related to MFN, and it is the trademark.
He's gonna realize that. He's gonna fight
But
like that.
please,
He's gonna go out there. Take
I
his
want my
fight
own
to
song.
Gilbert Burns.
Like if you want me to buy copyrights for the song, I'll buy it, and I'll make sure everything is legal. But I want to play my own
And I
song.
think that's what we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see an angry. Gonna be.
And then you might see me 10% more pumped up. You never know.
As he enters, I'm gonna say it's one round, right? You got 4 more rounds. Sit down, take it off, get some breath, and blocks it, and then the left hook lands, and he knocks.
Leaping right hook there. Domination from the chosen one.
Go, right?
Oh, nice, good fight.
Heavy. Don't reset. He goes, okay, I'll reset. It'll be on Burns now. And take control again and show Woodley that that wasn't a fluke of a round.
That cut on the left eyebrow certainly doesn't look good, but it's not at the moment. Chest. I mean, this guy was fighting for his life at one point. Got stabbed.
Got stabbed. That motherfucker got stabbed in his fucking stomach.
50 times.
Yeah, he got stabbed a lot.
He
man.
got
That
stabbed
inside
50
kick by the guy
times.
just bumped him up a little bit.
50 times.
And look at the redness on the outside of the boy's leg from just a couple of Augusto Sakai's kicks.
वासेपुर में था क्या?
समझ से मार ले मारा क्या नहीं मरा नहीं मरा मारा अब कच मारा सरदार का
मर गया क्या? चल 21-month layoff.
11 हफ्ता बुझी पालो ना भाई बाहुबली
And not just to
इनके बाहर का सिला डम
Gonna set everything up. I mean, big heavy shots are awesome if you can land them. But if you use the jab, you have way more success landing the left hook, the right hook, the straight left. Sakai was really starting to find his rhythm. He was starting to find his target. Yeah, you're right. It might make him doubt himself. Maybe not quite
You know,
as
like,
loose with the strikes.
today is the off day.
With the takedown, and he'll-
Off day is every 3 days we have an off day, and fortunately like today is Sunday, and then we have UFC live.
Every day is a Sunday in lockdown.
But yeah, that's true. Every day is a fucking Sunday in lockdown.
Breathe.
And I'm really excited about Tyron Woodley and Gilbert Burns fight, and that is what we are waiting for. By the way, we are in our training arena, like this, just 5 minutes away from the house, and over here we just put a bar so that we can do some pull-ups, and we hang our boxing bags over here. So like after UFC we are going to just go there, stretch, and because we have been training pretty hard from last 1 week, we need to stretch. My house basically doesn't have proper network because it's somewhere like inside the valley, so we always come out of the township to get some nice network.
Counter there from
That's why we're sitting out and we're watching UFC.
Sakai seems to be the one trying to get the
Found this amazing piece of log while coming down. Anyways, we need firewood and we have been searching for firewood. So I think lightning fell on this tree and fell down. So I'm picking it up. We'll burn fire in this and probably have bonfire tonight as well because we have enough log for the day. And we have 2 meals to cook as well.
lunch and a dinner. It's all hard work every day, and it's just a lifestyle. It's not even hard work, it's just lifestyle. And this is what you're made of, out of, you know. When you're born and you're doing some things, that is what gives direction to your life. This valley and this forest and all this hard work from very childhood gave shape to my life. I become what I am today, and I'm going to continue living like this. And I don't know, man, just enjoy life. And I'm enjoying my life. By the way, that's pyro. Good morning, everyone. Last night was like really amazing. We had full moon, we had full stars, we had full rain. Everything was full power yesterday.
Full power.
Waking up in the morning to this beautiful sunrise and making some tea, you know, like we'll have some tea and then we'll go and climb the whole thing to the very top. So that is still left. For the time being. Okay, let me just show you. That is where exactly where camping. You can see. And this is the beautiful Eastern Ghat right over here. And to my left, where we are going over there, is the highest peak of Orissa. And we have 45 minutes to 1 hour of climb more left. And all the guys we're just going through, man. You can already feel the altitude coming in. I'll see you on the top. Home, you know, like this is Eastern Ghats, and this is where I am born and brought up. This is the valley I love, and this is what I am. This valley is what I am. I come here almost every time before and after my fights, and whenever I get break, I come down home, climb the hill, like I'm climbing the mountain over here. And fortunately I have my friends as well, like my neighbors, so we're doing all the things together. And right now I'm sitting on top of Orissa, and in my head I'm sitting on the top of the world right now, because
I believe in hard training, and I believe in work ethic. I believe in hard work, and that is the reason why I'm pretty unshakable right now. No matter how many people come and challenge, no matter how many people say so many things online and social media and stuffs like that, it really doesn't matter. My whole life is pretty concrete in the base, and I know it doesn't matter how much I climb and how long I go, I'll be pretty solid in my career. By the way, we just done with walking so long to the top, and our guys are over here like they're all talking around and all. Yeah, so this is day 2, and now we have to climb back down. I have to cook brunch and for the guys, and some of the guys are going to collect meat as well. So yeah, day 2 is going to be pretty happening, and I'll find a way to put in the schedule of workout as well. So I'll be doing some kettlebell swings as well today and working out, because it's going to rain in the evening, I guess, again, and if it rains, it's going to be amazing. We'll take a natural bath, or else there is a waterfall nearby. We'll just go and take a bath. Yeah, this is day 2. Welcome to the life of Captain Crazy,
I'm Pratibha Patnaik. I have been working here since last 20 years. I'm Srikant's first teacher. I'm so proud to be his first teacher. And बहुत छोटा था जब 95-96 बैच में, जब मेरे पहले नर्सरी में आया था, पूरा गोलू पोलू होके and very quiet fellow he used to be. He used to visit, he used to be my daughter's best friend, so he used to visit often. Then he became my best friend. So even my daughter, when she is in Bangalore, but Srikant comes down to my place, we used to have chat for 2-3 hours together, and seeing him doing a lot of good things. That's very nice. He has a very beautiful angle looking at life. Slowly, it so happened, like Srikant from being a student became my son. That's a great thing. I'm really proud that.
So I've known Srikant for almost, I think it's been 25 years or more, I'm not sure, but 25 years I've known Srikant, and it's we've grown together, and we've been through each other's good times and hard times. So it grew from that simple friendship to what we have right now. Like he's the most dependable person in my life. I can tell him anything and I know he will not judge. So it's become this very, very deep understanding between two people with shared values. So it's evolved from being something very simple, like a very simple childhood friendship, to something very strong and beautiful today. We went to the same school, of course. We worked together when we were both in decathlon, and we trained together at ICSA. We used to train together when he was in Bhubaneswar during his initial days of mixed martial arts. And also one lesson that I've learned because of Srikant, because we trained together, is that it is easy to hit somebody in the face, but it is difficult to get a punch on your face and still be standing. And that comes with only discipline and respect towards your opponent. So I think as a sports person, he is he has the strength of being able to evolve and being able to change his style. He's not very stuck to one style or one method of fighting. I think he evolves with how UFC or with how MMA as a sport is evolving, and that's because he's really observant to what people are doing. And also I think what I would want him, or what I hope for him to do in the future, is to coach more, because that is something he absolutely does not like to do. I was one of the only people he used to coach, because he wants a person who he is coaching to have his kind of discipline, which sometimes is not realistically possible, because not all people are sports people. So that is something I really envision for him, to be a coach in the future, to pass on the knowledge of 10-15 years that he has accumulated to somebody else, to share what he has learned, because you only grow from sharing, and that is something that is my expectation from him.
I think it's 3 months and counting, I guess. 3 months or 3.5 months, and lockdown situation is continuing, and the government has been back and forth with containing the whole situation, but it's going out of hands. Privileged enough to be in a place like Damanjudi over here, training with the guys, and every day doing our workouts, staying fit, going out, running. It's really been a privilege, and you cannot go out of the cities. There have been curfews everywhere, so yeah, it's very difficult out in cities where the people are staying to train. We are fighters and we are trainers, and like we keep on training, and there are guys who are fitness enthusiasts. They will keep training in all their life. It's a lifestyle for them. So me training here or training outside or training in the nature is not a big deal. The whole lockdown should be foremost channelized towards preservation and conservation of nature, because in this lockdown COVID-19 situation, we really got to know like nature, because all our lives, and I would take this as a general opinion, because most of the people out there are throwing plastic and garbages all around the world. The whole situation is just about preserving nature, like nature is the most important thing. It's our life, and we live out here and we stay out here. So fighting is a different part, and training is a different part, and going out and traveling, other luxuries are different part. First and foremost, you need a planet, you need a place, you need a home to stay, and if you don't have a place to stay, other things are secondary. This is my lockdown story, and I don't know how long it will be continuing. I'll keep you guys updated. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Praveen the Boss. Thanks for watching our video. Click on the subscribe button to catch all the latest videos from MMA India Show and MMAindia.com. Thanks. Cheers.